It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. We are joined today by Mike Gipson. He is a member of the California State Assembly, and he was recently named chair of the Audit Committee in that House. Wow, a lot has gone on in the world of audits. We know with the Bell calamity that there was a call for lots of audits of various municipalities, agencies, districts. What can you tell us?
Well, the Joint Legislative Audit Committee, the Speaker appointed me to that committee and to chair. It's comprised of senators and assembly members.
Wow.
So it's a joint House effort.
And you're the chair.
I'm the chair of it.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Is there a Senate chair or you're the chair overall?
The Senate person is the vice chair.
Who is it?
It's
Do you know?
Roth, Senator
Oh,
Roth.
from Riverside.
From Riverside.
Wonderful.
So Senator Roth is
Right,
my vice chair.
so I don't want to mess with you two. He's a general. You were a cop, weren't
Yes.
you? So yeah, I'm not messing with the audit committee. Let's talk about what you're doing, though. What's the focus these days?
The focus is transparency. I believe we live in a time right now where our taxpayers, the public, is demanding more transparency about government, and especially entities that receive government money. We have the authority to go in and audit any governmental agency in the state of California, any department, any city in the state of California. And so by the sheer fact that me being on the chair, we have audited a number of different agencies.
What are some of the highlights or lowlights, for that matter?
Well, we went in and audited the courts. As you know, that the courts have laid off almost 4,200 employees and closed down 200 courts.
But yet the Chief Justice would say they've had to do that because of a lack of funding given by the state legislature.
And they have said that. And what we're saying is that then get your spending under control. It's because
Touché.
the spending has reached the level that we're not comfortable with as legislature, and it's reached the level that we had to go in and audit and look at some things and make some serious recommendations about pulling the belt up, tightening the belt. Taxpayers deserve to have not only transparency, but its government being very frugal when it comes down to money being spent.
So what did she think, she being the Chief Justice of this audit? Was she willing to take some of its recommendations?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And they have to report back in 6 months, and then also a year in terms of their success in terms of the audit report.
I know the controller has been engaging in audits. What else are you looking to do? I mean, in the wake of the Bell scandal, it's clear that shenanigans can go on. I don't want to, throw everyone under the bus,
Sure.
but at a certain level, people can really be lack circumspection. So what do you do?
There's an audit request coming right now to audit the city of Irvine. Irvine.
Really? You would think Irvine, pretty well-run city.
Right, but there's some questions that members of the committee has regarding dealings with a particular developer who has been given authority to develop a particular area, and there are some questions in terms of what the city council did or didn't do as it relates to the district attorney is now opening an investigation into the practices of the city attorney, and so we are looking at that city to making sure that the city is using their authority, their money in the correct way, and it's serving the best interests of the residents.
But it does beg the question, I hinted at it before, controllers of cities, controllers of the state, audit committees can put out these wonderful reports, but there's no enforcement mechanism. And so how do you work to get your recommendations enforced? Is it the bully pulpit? Is it short of a reference to a criminal authority?
Sure. Oh, there are. And we audit the UC system. They've increased on their tuition.
I've heard it.
And they've increased. Their top level management gave them all increases. Well, we simply said that based on a number of different things that we can hold their money. We can make sure.
Well, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. Hold the purse strings.
Hold the purse strings, making sure that your house is in order, to making sure that the legislature feel comfortable enough to give you money.
He is Mike Gipson, member of the California State Assembly. I'm Brad Pomerance. It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.